r/AskReddit, people of Reddit, what's the creepiest encounter you've had with a complete stranger that still gives you chills? There was a guy who would come out and shout at us in the play park for being too loud. We used to be cheeky back and he would end up pointing an air rifle at us. As kids we found it funny and thought he was full of shit. He ended up murdering his wife by bashing her head in with a hammer. Once had a guy follow me home, then stand outside my house just staring super creepy. Yeah, that's some serious stalker vibes going on. I hope the cops were called and he got a nice dose of "don't mess with this person." Did you have to get a restraining order or was it more of a "I'm good, just gonna move away from him" situation? Where were you walking from? Like work and followed you home? A few years ago I went to a farmer's market event with my mother-in-law and sister-in-law, and as I was standing at one of the booths looking at something, an old man came up behind me and whispered in my ear, "Are you being a good girl?" None of us knew who he was. Thinking about it still makes me so uncomfortable. That's creepy. I mean, I've been jumped and outright attacked a bunch of times, so those times I guess. Username checks out. Please play along when a woman comes up to you and pretends to know you. It has happened to me. I approached a couple in Target pretending to know them and they walked me to my car as there was a creepy looking dude vulturing and even followed us outside to see what car I drove. Couldn't be comfortable after that. A man outside a bar one night approached my girlfriend and I. He asked if we heard about the murders in New Brighton. We of course had not. He went on to explain that his girlfriend had been killed. The next morning I saw that he was arrested for killing her. The creepiest encounter I had was when a stranger followed me for blocks, then suddenly stopped, smiled, and said, "We'll meet again." It still gives me chills to think about it. Weird. I was going to my friend's house, I was 13 years old. A man asks me to come over, he tells me that he is a security guard, that a house had been robbed and that he needed to confiscate my things. He checked my backpack, felt every inch of my body and asked me to kiss me to forgive me. As soon as I saw the opportunity one ran. But it could have been worse. I can still feel his cold hands against my skin. Anyways. I guess a lot of teenagers have to deal with the same. Was at work. Just squatted down and stocking cigarettes behind the counter and I hear a chuckle from behind me. "I like how you're sitting." I immediately stand back up and give him a nasty look. Refused to check him out and had my boss do it. I was kneeling, stocking the candy in front of the register, when I felt someone grab my ponytail. I almost clocked a 70-year-old regular, who was joking around. I never smiled at him again. Polite blank stare for the creep with no boundaries. I was at work helping a customer when he told me, "You look like you could be raped." My male boss didn't understand why I didn't want to walk to my car by myself that night. Removed. Removed. This is why I always make sure I know by heart how to get to multiple police stations in the area whenever I move to a new place. I worry about this a lot. So people genuinely feel entitled to other people? Like he genuinely expected you to just surrender yourself to him. WTF. I was waiting in line to get into a bar with some friends and a scrubby looking guy got in line behind us and started talking to us. After a couple minutes of awkward conversation, out of nowhere he said, "I have a girl locked up in my basement." Then he walked off. Hope you called the cops.
Hey guys, it's Reddit Glitch. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. I just wanted to ask you guys to hit the subscribe button because according to my statistics, 98.8% of my viewers are not subscribed, which I think you should subscribe because it's free and we're gonna have a lot more bangers in the future, so subscribe. Again, thanks for watching. Bye.